often seems to be spinning around and around, fast and slow, and sometimes really fast. And it gets confusing, sometimes back and forth, sometimes up and down, and we don't know what's going on. And there's a simple answer to that. Why does life seem to be spinning out of control sometimes? I believe the answer is we have exalted our head, our mind, and we have ignored our heart. And that's a problem of Western civilization. All of us have two centers of activity in our bodies and in our psyche, the head and the heart. And when we go off from the head and figure everything out, we become cold and dry, and there's no light. See, the light's off. But when we go from the heart, things begin to happen. Things become alive. We actually need our head and our heart to work together. But in the Western world, we have so emphasized our head that our hearts have just shriveled and they've vanished. We just got a small heart, and the heart in this sense isn't the physical organ, it's the seat of the emotions and the self and the consciousness. It's beyond the brain, the heart. And when the heart comes alive, great things happen. Life becomes exciting. Life becomes fascinating. It becomes thrilling. It loses its boredom, all mind, and we may analyze and figure, but we become bored and dry. We need some heart. And how do you get your heart to come alive? Well, it's simple. You open it up. You first discover there is a part of me, a sensitive part of me inside. Some people don't even realize, we even have phrases in our culture, have a heart. Like some people don't know that they have one. But it's inside of you, that sense of concern, compassion, caring, sensitivity, awareness, and it's also spirituality. And the key to opening your heart is the spiritual. And Jesus Christ is a very important part of opening the heart. My heart was never fulfilled. My life was spinning round and round until I opened up to Jesus Christ one day. Not religion, not church, but the living, resurrected Jesus who said he would send his Holy Spirit. And he's real. He's satisfying. When things don't satisfy, when you get tired of your gaming, when you get tired of your videos and your TV, and when you get tired of partying, and when you get tired of sex, and when you get tired of this, and when you get tired of that, you're empty. And none of these things last. They're short term, but there is one thing that lasts, and that's the presence of God. Jesus is like a beach ball. I don't know if you've ever played with a beach ball. Everybody probably has. The ocean, it's kind of fun rolling it around in the surf, but I like playing with a beach ball in the pool and trying to put it down. Because, that's what happens with your heart. All these forces are trying to put your heart down, and if your heart is empty, it'll sink. But when it's blown up with Jesus, it's like a beach ball. You put it down and boom, it pops right back up. You push it down and boom, it pops back up. No matter what you do with that beach ball, I've tried to sit on it in the pool and, I roll off and boom, it just pops right back up. That's what Jesus Christ does in the heart of a human being. Now, not religion, but the reality of Jesus. So how do you get to experience that? Anybody want to? Would you like something inside of you that was vibrant, exciting, thrilling, that you don't have to shoot something or swallow something, but it's inside of you already and it comes overflowing? That's what Jesus said. He said, out of your innermost being will flow rivers of living water. And when those rivers flow, life is amazing. And the key to letting those rivers flow is listening. Jesus is the light, and this light is off. And for many of you, God's light is off. But if you'll just unveil your heart, just open it up. And how you do that is you begin to be aware. We all have thoughts going through our mind. We have emotions and sensations coming through our inner being. We have images And some of those are rowdy and disruptive and tormenting, and we don't, and we've been in a world that's in chaos, so we're filled with all sorts of negative thoughts and images and feelings. But they're also gentle, kind, loving, positive, uplifting, inspirational feelings and thoughts and emotions that come your way. When they do, snag them. Reject those others. Be like a goalie in hockey. When the bad thoughts come, the bad emotions, boom, or a goalie in soccer, knock those things far away. But when the positive thoughts come, the holy thoughts, the uplifting thoughts, the loving thoughts, grab them, the loving feelings, grab them and listen and pay attention and obey the promptings of the Holy Spirit. And if you'll do that, amazing things will begin to happen in your life. And one way to stay safe in doing that is to stick with the Scriptures, because these have been tested for the Old Testament for 4,000 years, the New Testament for 2,000. People have been reading this and saying the contents of this book set my heart free. And they work to keep you on track as you begin to listen to the Holy Spirit, the still small voice in your heart. This book will keep you on track, and it will be the light. Where the light's out, this book will be light with the Spirit. The other thing is to gather with people who have beach ball Jesus in their heart. Jesus that when life smacks them down, it bounces back up. You need to find people like that. They're all around. One of the problems in locating them is we have set it up where when we gather, the presence of Christ in individuals' hearts are kept silent, and we listen just to one person, and we just sit and for about an hour, and then we go home. So you got some people in these meetings that are full with passion for Christ, but they're not given the opportunity to share that. And one way to do that is to open up Sunday morning. So we've done that at the Salvation Army Berry Street. If you're in Nashville, would invite you to come and check it out. See the beach balls bouncing up in people's hearts, the love of Jesus overflowing. We meet on Sundays at 10:45 at 225 Berry Street, Nashville, 37207. Come and experience Jesus flowing in a group of people. And as you do, you'll never be the same. So I am new at the Windows 10 video, and now I need to figure out how to stop this video, and it looks like I've got it. I hope you have a blessed day. Let the light of God, the beach ball of God, rise up in you and fill you with joy.